5, 4, 3, 2.
Crank it, Jerry.
Welcome to Into the Wild, the official podcast of the Washington Wild Pigs.
What do you hear? What do you say?
It's the best sports podcast in the world. Wait, is that true?
If you're committed enough, you can make any story. I once convinced a woman that I was Kevin Costner, and it worked because I believed it.
Now, here's your host, Kyle Dawson.
Did you get the popcorn?
On the Wild Things Baseball Network post-game show, man, what an exciting day tomorrow has the potential to be now. Here's the situation, just to lead it off here for you. Washington win in Central Division champions tomorrow if they can complete the sweep of the Bird Dogs. If it's a Washington loss tomorrow, they can still win the Central by Joliet defeating Lake Erie tomorrow. And that game will start after this game starts in Washington. But man, has this team fought to the very end here, trying to cap off a historic year after a very historic year, and it's been an up and down year. But now Washington has the chance to do something real special on the last day of the regular season. A Central Division championship is in reach after a sudden death victory today. And again, their first win when trailing after 8 innings this season. And they didn't even have to score after tying the game to get it. Bottom of the first, Washington scored the game's first run on an RBI double by Pavin Parks. It brought home Andrew Check from first base. He had walked with 2 outs. It made it 1-0 Wild Things. Down East would score the next 3 runs. One in the third off Reggie Grace on an RBI single by Jalen Smith that plated Harrison. One in the fourth, an unearned run against Reggie Grace. It scored on an error that was charged to Cole Fowler on a ground ball by Calais Harrison. That made it 2-1. And in the 6th inning, an RBI single by Cole Hill plated Tyler Blom from second base. He had doubled to start the frame against Grace, and it was 3-1 Down East. Reggie Grace would be lifted from the game after that. 6 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 strikeouts, and no decision. Washington scored a run in the bottom of the 6th inning to cut it to 1 on a Cole Fowler RBI single that made it a 3-2 game. And then the scoring halted until the bottom of the 9th when Washington tied it. Chad Cole's 2 innings, 1 strikeout. Hector Garcia, 2 innings, a hit, 2 strikeouts. And then Andrew Herbert with the inning in sudden death after Washington scored in the bottom of the 9th inning on an RBI pinch hit single by Tommy Caulfield to lock the game up at 3-aside. The Wild Things with the win. In sudden death, Andrew Herbert, an inning, 2 strikeouts, and a single against him, stranded the winning run at second base to end the game. Andrew Herbert is the winner. There is no loser tonight, and there is no save. The final score goes in the books as 3-3 in sudden death, and Washington victorious to take over first place in the Central Division. What a fun year it's been, and there is one more regular season game to go. Washington at 5:35 p.m. tomorrow takes on the Down East Bird Dogs. Danny Beal will start 4-4 with a 5.36 for the Bird Dogs. Dylan Kirkaby, unless something changes for Washington, 5-6 with a 5.03 earned run average on the season. For the Wild Things, it is win in Central Division champs tomorrow or a Lake Erie loss. Sudden death winner tonight by a final of 3-3. They're calling me. I got to get off the air. Thank you for tuning in. We've got some work to do here. We will be back tomorrow with the final game of the regular season on the Wild Things Baseball Network and the Frontier League Network powered by HTN. Kyle Dawson saying so long from EQT Park. We'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, bye. Also walks a good bit. Here's a 2-2 home and a swing and a miss. Tapia down on strikes for the 5th straight time to start the weekend as Grace picks up his first punch out, and it is hydration time at EQT Park. Now Parks hits it in the air to left center field. That's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. Check running around second, now around third. He is waved home. Relay throw on the way. It is late as it bounces to the plate, and Washington has the game's first run. Parks delivers an RBI double for the 2nd straight night, and Washington strikes first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Tapia down on strikes for the 6th time in the series. And 3 runs. So look back at Parks. Kaminer comes home, and Fowler shoots it toward left and toward the corner. That's down for a base hit. Parks waved around third. He's going to score. Runner to third, LaCorey, and in there safely. Base hit advance on throw for Fowler. It's 3-2. 3-2 home. Swing and a miss. Tapia down on strikes. Garcia sets it 2-2 to the leadoff man Trotter, and a swing and a miss. Harlan, Trotter. One away in the 9th. On the Lake Erie Crushers. Ground ball sharply hit shortstop. Wilder to Fowler for 1. First double play. And here we go. 1-0 home to Fowler. Swung on line through the left side, base hit. Tying runs aboard. Bunt is still on, and the 0-2 is fair. That's going to work. Sacrifice goes 2-3. And the runner moves to second base. Good job to bear down and get it down for Edwards. Tyreek Reed, Caden Morton, Andrew Check, Cale Chatham, Carlos Amasquita, 3 Hillier, Jeff LaCorey, and Nolan Wilson. 2-1. Ground ball at the right side. That is going to get through for a base hit. Being waved around third is Fowler. Throw double clutched. It's late and cut off, and it's tied. Tommy Caulfield comes through with a pinch hit RBI game-tying single. It's 3-3, and the winning run is aboard. Big 2-2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Andrew Herbert set at the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Washington owns the Central Division lead with 1 day to go in the 2025 regular season.